hasn't Berta done this for the whole window, an attempt to see what value he can get a player for, and then they'll decide the best value? This is also true. People are forgetting that as well. So that's why anything is possible. I think, again, most of the Gooners are like losing their minds are the same ones that said they weren't going to get Gyokeres. That being said, obviously the news has come out this afternoon that that deal has stalled. Look, do any of you see that deal falling through?
But what exactly was reported so we can speak about it?
Well, it's basically been reported the deal stalled over around about £5 million in valuation.
5 million euros, 5 million, 4 million pounds.
I think it's going to happen. I think Gyokeres is willing to give up when a player is willing to give up, 2 million euros of his own salary to join a club. It's just put the fries in the bag. Gyokeres is going to be an Arsenal player, and I think that's the thing. I think Gyokeres is going to be an Arsenal player. I stick by that, and I think it's the correct thing for Arsenal to do, which is sign Gyokeres. So, yeah, listen, 5 million or not, they might agree to put that as add-ons if Gyokeres wins Golden Boot, blah 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 blah. But they will find a solution for it. I'm certain of it. I'm certain Arsenal will find a way to do it.
I don't see this being a problem, really. I mean, it could be. There's always a chance. There's always a possibility. But I think Arsenal will get it done. They're just trying to get deals done at the right price. I mean, that would also allude to the fact that they're trying to do a lot of business. If every single penny matters, this is when Arsenal fans have got to drop the I don't care how much it costs, just get it done. Well, that's when you definitely won't get all these targets because you'll run out of fucking cash. That's what's really important to remember there. But no, I don't see this one falling through. I know there's a lot of reports about it today, but I see it. I see it happening. Joe here says, Terry, just admit when you were wrong. That's fine, but you've got to get specific about what I'm wrong about. Because if I say that I'm going to
chat, big up.
Yeah, if I'm going to say that I'm going to criticize my board if we don't deliver something by a deadline that I've set for me personally, and then I do it, what am I wrong about? Like if you're going to call me, I'm very happy to be wrong. I admitted last night on the Chelsea stream I got something wrong. People say I don't do it. Go watch the stream. But you've got to tell me what I'm wrong about. What you can't say is go, how are you comparing yourself to Liverpool when I'm only responding to Man United fans saying I want to behave like Liverpool? That is not me being wrong for mentioning Liverpool. It's talking about a scenario that other people have created.
You said July 14th, right?
Sorry?
You said July 14th, right?
Well, I said by the end of the first week, start of the second week of training. So yeah, that's going to be next week, the 14th. Yeah, and I'll criticize it. But then I will put it. What are people expecting me to do? Burn Old Trafford down? I mean, what? I'm going to criticize it, but what? I want to know what people are expecting to see from me.
Scream, yell on the screen.
No, it's not going to be that.
Custom manager, I'm not going to lose.
And even then, I'm not going to. I said this to Staffy 3 weeks ago. I won't be losing my mind. Why? Because of how I am as a person. In the sense of, imagine I come on, rip my shirt off, break my camera, go mental, and the next day we make an amazing signing. How stupid am I going to look? Why would I do that? I will criticize them, but what do you all expect me to do? Genuinely expect me to do? I would love to know in the comment section now.
I just read the article.
Relax about our summer. No, come on. What am I meant to do?
Staffy has been on Terry's ass for the last 3
guys. I'm
weeks.
just gonna tell you guys, you would pay a fortune to see the messages in the group chat. I'm just saying it. I'm telling you guys now. I'm telling you guys now.
Time there is any report.
Staffy better hope we're bad this season because Staffy has said we're 100% finished. I don't want to see him celebrate a single good thing all year if anything happens.
Oh shit, Staffy!
He can't. If he says I'm not allowed to criticize, he's not allowed to celebrate Man United ever again because he said 100% finished. It's just he's making a rod for his own back here. I'm balanced with it. That's not true. What's not true? You can't be specific, Bath. Come on, my friend. But like I'm saying here,
emergency straight facts with Staffy.
I don't need to do anything with Staffy. We do it Friday. I need to know, right? I need to know, right? I'm now behaving like a toaster person. No, it's called reciprocation, my friend. It's reciprocation. That's all it is.
Staffy, this is the straight facts with Hassan and Mo. Send him the link.
But if you notice that no one in the comment section goes, I know exactly what Terry will say. He's going to say that, yeah, it's bad, but this is that. But again, what do you expect me to do? What would be considered an appropriate response for the club not delivering at that point what I wanted this summer? What's an appropriate response from a nearly 40-year-old father? Now, by the way, during games, I think all bets are off. People can respond how they want. But what do you think is an appropriate response? To say that my club's 100% finished and never going to come back when I don't believe? Again, do you want me to say things I don't mean? Just out of anger? Maybe I'll do that. Maybe it'll get me a few points. But equally, like no one's talking about what I said the other day about us not taking the Amazon deal. I think that was wrong. And I said my big red flag is what do they not want us to see? Who attacked me? The top Reds. I'm hated by both. Oh well. But do you know what? I'll keep being me. I keep being me. Stop gaslight, Terry. Stop gaslight, Terry. I'm dyslexic, but fuck me, that's a terrible sentence. Let's have a look at some more of these super chats here. Oh, hang on, he's back. So luckily, no one cares for your soul. Oh, soul. Luckily, no one cares.
He's
for your
someone
opinion.
in a chat, obviously not you.
No, he's not talking to you.
Who's Soul? I don't know who Soul is. Where's Soul? I'm trying to find Soul in the comments section. Anyway,
This is turning into a show.
I'm busy driving back from mine here in South Africa. 2-hour trip. Thank you for keeping me company. I appreciate you, gents. Many blessings. Thank you, Liam. I appreciate
Make no
that.
mistake, this is the best straight facts show of the week. You get me?
As an Arsenal fan, this is an emotional roller coaster. Feels like this is the last year before the team blows up. Cronkies, put that money up or leave, is what he's been saying.
Can I tell you exactly? I'm quoting the article, guys. The move for Noni Madueke is not expected to end Arsenal's interest in Crystal Palace's Eberechi Eze. That is Jacob Steinberg on the Guardian article.
Oh, so we should trust Steinberg over Ornstein. Nice.
No, but Ornstein changed the. Yeah, Habibi, they told you they literally edited the article.
Yeah, they've taken that line out now. That line doesn't exist in there anymore.
They changed that.
So Steinbeck and Ben Jacobs and Fabrizio were all saying the same thing. Ornstein deleted it. That tells you on the balance of probability, it's likely they're separate deals.
Okay.
Yeah, like
I will make sure.
Different story.
Chat. You guys are here every Wednesday. Alhamdulillah. Remember this conversation. In the words of Fabrizio Romano, Moises Caicedo times, we will see.
He's calling us egotistical. He wants to be right.
That's why they're angry. They're angry. They're so rattled. Let me speak. Let me talk. This is not Pyongyang. Let me talk. When Arsenal announce either Eze or Rodrigo, and the first report after is the reason why Arsenal won't sign Eze/Rodrigo is because they signed Eze/Rodrigo and there is no place for them to start the team. When that article drops,
if that article hits, I'm gonna apologize to you. If that article hits,
I ain't.
I'm apologizing to you publicly.
I am not apologizing for anything. Do you know why? Because this is exactly the same as there's zero chance that Arsenal beat Real Madrid. I said 1%.
Don't lie.
Okay, 1% then. It's still bullshit. It was always more than 1%. My view is this, right? What you're saying is true. They may not get all those players. I'm saying there's a chance they may, right? So this is, even if you end up being right, there's no apology. I'm not saying you're completely 100% unadulteratedly wrong, right? I'm saying there's a chance you're right. You're just not willing to listen to the other side of the coin.
No, I'm saying I'm more likely right.
You might be right.
No. Hussam. Okay, guys, let's move on from this. But Hussam is very specific. He said when the article drops and they said the reason we couldn't sign Rodrigo is he has no place in the starting. Isn't that what you said?
Yeah, or whatever. Arsenal can't sign Rodrigo because of this. Eze can't sign Rodrigo because of that.
Yeah. One of them. Yeah.
Okay, happy now. They're not going to get them.
Anyway, okay, we'll see how it goes.
And by the way, the thing with Rodrigo, you guys can we because you guys keep skipping this point. You do realize, okay, so they're saying until the Club World Cup ends. Hello, let's all be objective about this. So today, let's say PSG beat Madrid 1-0, Madrid flying home to Spain. Tomorrow, Rodrigo
has a transfer request.
Yeah, he says I want to leave Real Madrid. Okay, I'm gonna be very honest right now. As soon as he says that, PSG, Liverpool, Manchester City, Arsenal, Chelsea, Bayern Munich, every elite club in Europe will want Rodrigo. Fair?
Okay. Yes.
Fair. No, okay. Now, Arsenal are a very attractive football club and they have done the groundwork. But one conversation with Pep could change that. One conversation with Slot could change that. Exactly. An introduction to Bayern Munich could change that. Hey. So Rodrigo is not a guarantee. Yes, Arsenal have started the race first, but there are Bugattis, there are Ferraris.
Against Sam, no one has ever argued it's a guarantee to Arsenal. That is very different, though, from the club using Rodrigo's name and having no interest and just settling for Noni Madueke. Like I've said, if they get Madueke and Eze and don't pursue Rodrigo because he rejected them and picked somebody else, you're not right. Because had he not rejected them, none of us know the outcome of the scenario. That's the beauty of these conversations. There often isn't a complete and utter, and this can happen in every regards, right? You could have me on, because I've got something very special planned for Staffy on Friday. I hope you all tune in. Staffy could be right on Friday. No, but this is the thing. Right? No, I have. I've because he's given us a lot of feedback behind the scenes. I've got something really special planned for him, right? And he could be absolutely right on Friday. 2 weeks later, he could feel like he's completely wrong in the transfer window. And that's the beauty of it. And I wind him up about being frustrated, right? I wind him up about that. I don't really mean it towards him because he's a friend. I see some of the people that are angry, and I don't like it when they twist the truth. I think we had a conversation the other week about Cunha, and we actually negotiated to pay it in installments as opposed to paying it in a lump sum, which worked out well for us. But I wonder why that took a few weeks. And there are just that's the thing with, like, in the summer transfer windows, Arsenal fans, I know they're still not happy with Noni Madueke, but they went from Friday night being fuming about Madueke to absolutely buzzing their tits off on Saturday because they were getting Gyokeres. And that's why, just my personal preference is to not go 100% in any direction on any of these deals, really. Maybe now when Gyokeres is this close, I'll say I think it will definitely happen. But by and large, I just like to keep my options open. Some will say that's sitting on the fence, and that's a fair cop. It's a fair bit of criticism. But I'm open-minded to the fact that because the transfer window is so unpredictable and always has been, that I think it's very, especially when you've got a fucking motherfucker like Berta walking around operating the way he does.